Sometimes he enjoys creating the universe. Sometimes he enjoys herding cows. Sometimes he enjoys just lying in the ocean as a tortoise and having the mountain scratch his back. He enjoys all sorts of different ways. Even in this world, you see some man, sometimes he's enjoying running the corporation, and sometimes he's enjoying being off on the golf course, and sometimes he's enjoying something else. And he dresses differently, and he speaks differently, and he's in a different mood. But he's one person. So that's there in us to a limited extent. Krishna is there unlimitedly. And the special feature of Krishna is that we can only do one thing at a time. Krishna can do everything at the same time. That we can't figure out because we can't do it. But Krishna can do everything. He can be a king and a sage at the same time and still be one person. How does he do that? We'll never figure it out. It's beyond us. But he can do it.
Maharaj, what to do if you have a tendency or a habit, a bad habit, and you're not happy with the habit. You'd rather not have it, but everyone says you just have to stop doing this, and you want to stop doing it, but somehow when that situation comes, you just can't stop yourself, and then afterwards you're like, well, I didn't stop myself, and you're frustrated, but still you can't stop yourself. So how to deal with that?
Well, of course, this is a great subject matter for strategy. A good strategy is not to be in the circumstance. Every time I get in front of a pub, I feel like walking in and having a beer or something. Well, better to stay out of the district where the pubs are. Of course, that's very hard. But you get the idea. You stay away from them. Prabhupada said, mold your life in such a way that you can't help but think of Krishna. Not just negatively that I stay away from X, I stay away from Y. But if I mold my life in such a way that I'm always engaged in Krishna consciousness, I don't have time for X and Y and what have you. That may be the best strategy. To be so busy and in such good association that there's just no scope for it.
Maybe I should be a bit specific. For me, it's like over and over again. And it sounds silly, but I'm late for Mangalati Kirtan.
You're late.
Yeah, I wake up late. And I'm like, I don't want to do this, and it's not worth it. It fries me out so much, I have a bad morning afterwards. But, next morning comes and then, it just, again, I'm late, so it seems like it's...
Why are you late? You're sleeping, you're getting up late?
Yeah, the alarm goes off, and even, I have like a mental battle, in my head I'm saying, get up, but my body's like, I don't want to get up. He's saying, do it, but, I don't win the fight, the body says, forget it, I'm not listening, and then, I lose home, and then I get up 10 minutes later, but then I'm late. It seems to kind of be perpetual.
I'd like to have one of those wise, creative solutions. Everybody would say, "Oh, that was brilliant." I don't think I can solve that problem for you. I think I only know one person who can solve that problem for you. not a bad thought. And since he's able to solve larger problems than that, he might just be able to handle the smaller ones also. We go on chanting Hare Krishna.
Can I just add something?
Sure.
I mean, if person cannot do by himself, then he must ask somebody else to help him.
Yeah,
If he's living in the temple, he should just ask one devotee, you know, every morning he will shake me out from the bed. And this is it, you know.
There you go.
This is the simplest and most effective, I guess.
Maybe we should go around the room, you know, we'll get all sorts of suggestions at the end of 20 minutes, we'll have like 20 strategies, but that's a good one. I used to stay at a temple in Brooklyn, and the showers were over here, and the main room where the men used to sleep was over here, and there was a hallway in between. So I used to sleep in the hallway. That way there was no question of any peace. Somebody would get up in the morning and walk all over me. So yeah, you can get help from others. Yeah.
Could you speak a little on the nature of proof? Because modern scientists appear to be working out of what they call provable facts, and you speak of we're not this body and details like this. So what is the nature of proof?
The nature of proof is that it differs according to who you are and what time of day it is and what you had for breakfast. Proof is a very elusive and fluid sort of thing. So we speak about rigidly proving something, but we all operate on things that can't be proven anyway. How do you know that when you walk across the street you're not going to get hit by a car? No assurance, no proof. Scientist is working. How does he know for sure that he's going to get paid at the end of the week? There's no proof. Working on certain assumptions. If you're looking for now, there's evidence and there's proof. Proof is practically unprovable, because you have to have some proof that the proof is right. And then you have to have a proof that the proof for the proof is right. And a proof for the proof for the proof for the proof. And finally, everything is unprovable in that way, but there's evidence. If you want evidence for our not being this body, there's tons of evidence. There's our own experience. Subjectively, I experience that the body and itself are different. I don't say I body, I say my body. I experience that I tell my hand, come and scratch my head. I experience that there's volition that's working on the physical thing. I have experienced that when I see something, it's not just a mechanical process, it's light hitting a retina, this happened and that happened, but there's a subjective experience there, which is something different from just physical process.